Hello everybody, this is Love of Truth Tarot. We're going to get into another collective reading. And I normally don't do this, but I wanted to say something regarding energies and doing readings and all that good stuff. Okay, first, I know I'm all over the place all the time, but that's just sometimes how I operate. And this, it says stand your ground, okay? It's interesting because I even shuffled a couple times and this was still at the top. I noticed it. So there's this energy of standing your ground, standing firm on whatever it is that you know, whatever it is that you believe. It's deeper than just a belief. It's like part of your core, I'm getting. Standing up for yourself is so important, okay? And this is not, okay, there's many energies I felt today, but that definitely stuck out to me as far as like the standing your ground, okay? And the thing I was going to mention, I just want to make some sort of disclaimer here that I am not in any way, how do I say this? Let's just say I'm not picking apart anything in a negative way, okay? As far as, okay, there was another reader that said something on one of her posts, and it's totally, it's okay to express what you believe to be true, but the only issue is that I'm not going to give out names or anything, but I just want to say that there was something that was said that was very inaccurate. It wasn't actually very specific about what the thing was. And if you don't know something 100%, I don't think you should speak about it as a whole, as far as saying all people that do this means this. That it's a blanket statement, and I just want to say that might have something to do with like what you've been going through lately. Maybe you feel like other people have been making blanket statements about you and you're like, well, that's not true. And I think what this is doing is it's testing your faith in the divine and yourself, okay? How do I say this? I really don't like using the word test, but it does feel that way. It feels like a challenge, okay? And just know that you can overcome these challenges no matter what is happening. We have commit that popped out, dedicated, loyal, faithful. I just keep getting this energy of like committing to yourself. Be committed to yourself. Again, stand your ground. No, it's like you know what you're talking about. You know who you are. Don't let what others say to you or about you, even if it does pertain to you, but it's like, wait, okay. It can pertain to you, but it doesn't mean that they know exactly what that means, like, for you. I know I'm not giving specifics here because I really don't want to get into specifics. It's really not important. I mean, if I feel called to, I will. Yeah, no fear. Have no fear. I think part of me feels like I should say something, and part of me feels like I'm not going to, just because I don't want it to get further misunderstood. Okay, look, but I'm protected, you're protected, okay? We're protected by the Most High, regardless of what others may think or say about whatever it is, okay? Again, if it pertains to you, it can appear a certain way, like when someone says something about you, right, that hurts. It can pertain to you, but it doesn't always mean that they know exactly, like I said, they don't know exactly what that is for you personally, because we're all different people. You can't make blanket statements, because that's dangerous, okay? And what I'm trying to say here is that you can lead people astray when you do that. For example, warning someone about someone else that does something, but it's like, wait a second. You don't know what that means for that person, and you don't know where they came from. You don't know why they do what they're doing. So it's kind of like saying all people that do this are this. You can't do that. I mean, you can, but you can't expect people to fit in a box like that. I don't fit in a box. I'm just saying, personally, I'm speaking for myself. And I bet a lot of people that watch me do not fit in a box either. They don't fit in, right? I was saying this today too to someone that I fit in, but I don't fit in at the same time. And I think a lot of the times people, I will just say people like us, because if you're watching me, you resonate with me, and my energy. It's like people like us get very misunderstood. So I just want to put that out there, that there's a great misunderstanding. And when there's a great misunderstanding, that can make things a lot difficult for those that are following what these people are saying and taking this as truth. So, and this is the love of truth, so I'm going to speak on that. So that's why I had to say that. But we're going to get into the reading here. And I'm just pulling from, obviously, the cards that I've been shuffling, my deck that I've made. Okay, I just want to say, too, that there's certain habits and there's certain things regarding what I was just talking about that can relate to, say childhood trauma, anxiety, things that people have had their whole life. Again, you can't make a blanket statement about something, picking apart one little thing about somebody. I don't care who they are, what they do, and saying it is a certain thing. And again, I actually respect this person that I watch. So I just want to say, this person, I actually do watch them on YouTube. I'm subscribed to them. But it's like, I just want to make that clear. And I want to put it on my channel because I want to put it out there to you guys. And make you guys aware of this as well. And I'm guessing that if I'm going through this, that there's probably other people that are going through this as well, as far as the collective, right? Don't mind my nail. It's like paint's chipping off. All right, so let's just get into this, all right? So let's ring the singing bowl. I'm going to take a deep breath. Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light, what do we need to see or hear? Above it all. See, man, I'm telling you. You're above it all, okay? You rise up. You look for the highest place, like a bird. This is what I'm hearing and seeing, is a bird flying above everything, okay? In the clouds. You see so much more than a lot of others, okay? And this is probably why you felt like maybe a misfit or outcast or just different, misunderstood. Yeah, misunderstood's more the word. Okay. Let's see what else. We have rebirth. Endings and new beginnings. Yep, death and life cycles, change, rejuvenation. So it's like I'm getting, again, you're going through a purification process. Purification by fire more so than anything. I'm picking that up. Even though this has a symbol of earth on it. There's definitely that sense of earth too. I'm feeling earth energy. I feeling all of the elements, okay, in different areas, but it's more so the purification process feels like it's happening through fire, okay? And it's called to light my candle again. Angels, guides, ancestors, highest white light. What else? Balanced. Yeah, you're really just trying to get balanced here. You're just trying to get into alignment, which you are. You're falling into alignment because you're choosing to be above it all. Okay, we have release. Yep, you're releasing a whole lot. Again, with the death part, linked to the death card or Scorpio, or there's deep, dark things that need to be explored. Uprooted, I'm hearing. Wow. Interesting how we have clouds, right? Above it all. And then we have, look at this, roots under the ground. So it's like complete opposites. Interesting how we have balanced after that as well. It's kind of like saying elevating and going to a higher plane, higher elevation, vibration, whatever it is. But you're also going to the deep, dark depths of your soul. And you're uprooting those things that no longer belong there, that aren't serving you, that are actually hindering you, okay? Yeah, values. What's important to you? What are your priorities? Worth, merit, quality, practicality, ideals, beliefs, ethics, principles, virtues. And then there's a lot around self-worth. Trying to say that. It's like you're finding your worth. And it's like maybe you already have found some sort of self-worth within yourself. But I get this is more so like a very deep, transformational. It's dark at times. This is a very deep, dark, transformational process. It's not always easy, but you're focusing on what's important. And it's strange. I just felt like crying. Huh. Yep, with release, you might be crying a lot or feeling like as though you want to cry. You might be triggered a lot at this time. All right, let's get something else. Angels, guides, ancestors, or the highest white light. Rise above. Again, it's above it all. Rise above. You're rising above all of this. Again, these are all metaphors, but it says not allowing oneself to be hurt or controlled by something bad or harmful, vibrating high. Look at the bigger picture. And it's kind of similar to what I was saying in the beginning of this reading. Like not allowing others' views of things to penetrate you. It might penetrate, but if there are tears that come, they were needed to come out for a reason, right? But you're not allowing that to soak in, so to say. Like, you're saying, okay, this hurts. But you know what? I'm going to rise above it. I'm not going to let it get to me, or I'm not going to let it soak in and stay there. It's like kind of like cleaning something off of a rug before it soaks in, like a liquid. I mean, obviously it's going to soak in pretty quickly, but that's why you want to wipe it up or pat it dry. Well, obviously clean it. But you don't want to let it, the point I'm trying to make is you don't want to let it soak in it. And that's where, there are times that, you know, I'm getting also in the past, it was like very easy for that to happen with you. I'm just putting my phone on do not disturb. I forgot to do that. So what's coming out of all of this, since you're rising above, since you're choosing to be in a higher vibration, because we all have a choice, right? It's not easy, again, but you're doing the hard work. You're doing all the stuff that needs to be done. There will be some sort of business, I'm hearing proposition, opportunity. It says deal or sale. Maybe you're just attracting abundance. It could be abundance in many different ways, but I am getting, since it says business and it has money on there, that this is some sort of financial gain. I'm not getting like a big, huge amount of money, but I'm getting more so a gradual, sustaining amount every so often. Holy crap. All right, I'm going to take these because they're like talking to me. All right, so we also have reflect that popped out first. So you're reflecting. Yes, you're going within, okay? Major going within, majorly. Really exploring, again, the deep, dark depths of your soul. And then we also have kindred soul. You might be communicating with a kindred soul. Maybe you're releasing, or someone's helping you release a lot of dark things. Oh, there's a bag under here. A lot of dark things, like I said, that are in your soul still. It's almost like things that you didn't realize were there, and now you're uprooting again. You're digging deep and you're finding those, I guess I could say weeds, and pulling those out, even though weeds are very resilient. I actually like to use weeds in a different sense, more of a positive light, but in this sense, we can just use the example of, most people don't like weeds in their garden or their lawn, and most people uproot those. So we can also say it's poisonous. It's something poisonous that you just don't want around. And it's not helping other things grow in your garden, if that makes sense. And there are actually parasitic plants that will feed off of other plants. And maybe that's what's been happening. So there's, again, deep, dark, murky stuff there. And it's feeding on the good stuff. So you definitely are doing what it takes, or that is the message, that is the advice from Spirit, to do what it takes to dig deep inside and release these things, okay? There's a lot of deep, dark stuff I feel from this, but it shouldn't be scary. It should just be, we can be scared. It's okay to be scared, but it's not, I'm not picking up a scariness or like you shouldn't be frightened. It's not something you would be frightened by. It's more so just a lot of, I want to say heaviness, but intensity. There's, it's a major thing for you, and this is a major thing in your life, I'm hearing, okay? You also have waited out. Oh, look, ask your angels, guides, and ancestors. I'm going to put that down too. So your spirit team is here, I'm hearing, and they're really walking along with you, alongside of you. Okay, that could also represent the kindred soul. But I do get you're communing with somebody that is able to help you release, to work through these things, okay? Wait it out. You have to have patience for something. I look at this as like divine timing. It will solve itself. And I read it will sort itself out. So whatever you've been kind of worried about or on the edge of your seat about, it is going to solve itself in the timing that it needs to happen. Focus on what is important to you. Okay. Wow. Yes. Trust your gut. Trust yourself. This is the major message I'm getting as well with this. Trust yourself. And it's almost like I'm picturing the angels, the guides, ancestors, spirit team in general, just kind of like, please, just trust yourself. You know what you're doing. You know what you're saying is right. You know what you're feeling and sensing is right. You trust your intuition, please. Like, I don't think they're necessarily begging, but it's more of like you just know, and we're trying to convey that to you, and you're still doubting. Like that's what I'm hearing and seeing. Okay. Maybe you feel like there's a missing piece or like a hidden energy, something that you need to find. I'm going to put that there too. Okay. We also have Cancer energy. This is a water sign, so it deals with a lot of emotions, sensitivity, nurturing, healing. Yes, healing. And Cancers are very deep people. All water signs, I feel, are very deep. Wow, it stuck out to me. Worrier for Cancer. Sometimes they can be a worrier. But again, like I was hearing from your guides, your angels, your ancestors, to trust yourself, trust your gut, okay? You know. I'm just kidding. You know what's up. You know the deal. Just trust yourself. And they're also psychic. It says it on there as well. I would say Pisces is a bit more psychic, but Cancer can be too. I would say that, yeah. The water signs are very in tune, I would say, in that way, to the spirit realm. We also have honor. This is respect, integrity, dignity, recognition, devoted, virtue, high regard, valor, grant, credit, faith, glory, reward. Just keep honoring yourself, knowing that you have that integrity, the dignity. It's like your spirit team is like trying to give you credit, I feel. The credit you deserve, that's what I'm hearing. The credit you deserve. And maybe, again, you felt as though, maybe not so much like, oh, I don't deserve this, but maybe questioning, like a doubting. Do I deserve this? Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, wow, I deserve this? Oh, okay. Kind of like that. But it's like also a balance of like, you know this. You know you deserve this. Okay. But then there's some sort of doubt that creeps in, or second guessing, or a wobbly sense of security about that, about yourself. Maybe there are some insecurities that you need to work through. All right, so we also have leave it alone. And again, we're digging deep. As far as this reading goes, it's showing me that you're really digging far deep down in there. And that's going to bring up insecurities. It's kind of like inevitable, because it's like you're digging so far deep into what you haven't looked at maybe for so long, you didn't even really know was there. Okay? We have leave it alone. that's going to be right on trust your gut. So there's something that it's like it's not indicating what it is necessarily, because I think your spirit team is like, okay, here's your test. Trust your gut. Now, what is your gut telling you? We're not going to tell you. You have to figure it out because you're practicing listening to your intuition. Wow, I'm getting so much from that. Learn to know what it is that you need to leave alone. And usually if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't feel right, leave that alone, I'm hearing. And it doesn't mean that you necessarily have to completely shut out everything and everyone every single time that there's, like, say, a bad feeling or something. Because that, if that was the case, I think we'd all be isolated, right? But it's like the uncomfortableness or maybe even being unsure. Yeah, being unsure. Leave that alone. Leave it alone. It's kind of like saying, you know better. But in a loving way. I'm not saying it very loving, but you know better. It's like your spirit team saying that. You know the answers within. They're all there. They're all within you. So leave something alone if it doesn't serve you, if it doesn't feel good, if it's kind of like you're doing something, and I see someone doing something with their hands and maybe working on some sort of woodwork project, and then there's something that tries, well, I don't want to say tries to get in the way, but like there's a disruption that happens, and then it's like the person, I'm just seeing them literally leaving it alone, like just dropping setting the I don't know why I'm seeing wooden dowels. Like, what the heck? Maybe because of this little thing that I use to hit my singing bowl, but it's like I'm seeing that, like, someone just leaving it alone, even just for a little bit. Like, it doesn't mean that you have to literally just walk away, like I said, from everything and everyone and every situation. You can always come back to it, or whatever situation, this is pertaining to for you. This I might even deal with some sort of triggers, or what were we saying before? Yeah, like the deep, dark stuff. It's like shadow work, really. What the deep, dark stuff is your shadow. The part that in all reality is shunned or has been, okay? But it was to survive, okay? We have an ego that was created because we needed to protect ourselves. We needed to be able to function as normal human beings. Well, whatever normal is, right? And I'm just getting that with the ego, and how it was needed to create some sort of form of protection. Yeah, so, okay, I'm trying to link that back with the leave it alone. So, I think also hearing that there's protection, there's heavenly, divine guidance, and that's another reason that it's like saying, don't worry, we got this. Like, your spirit team's like, we got this. You can leave it alone. You can walk away for a little bit. Maybe you felt on the counter, or not on the counter, but on the other hand, that maybe felt like, oh no, I can't leave it alone. I have to do this, or I have to, like a feeling of needing to, it's not even real English, having to. I don't think it is, but needing, like feeling that need to, like, no, I must solve this, or I must work this out right now. And it's like, no, all you gotta do is walk away for a little bit sometimes. Okay. We also have commit. Okay, it says dedicated, loyal, faithful. Right on the missing piece, hidden energy, searching. And I keep going back to leave it alone. It's like you're looking for a missing piece. I think that it can be found, but I get like someone's looking or someone's searching so much that it's almost like you're overworking yourself, like looking, searching for an answer, but it's not going to be found that way. The missing piece will show up for you or come to you. I'm hearing. Oh, I just realized I'm not wearing my rings. But it's like you are committed, or you are committed to finding the missing piece. Or maybe the missing piece is the commitment. I think it's both. Like you're dedicated to figuring this out about yourself. You're dedicated to uncovering these deep, dark truths of yourself and your soul. But remember that there are times that you need to leave it alone for a little bit, maybe come back to it, or leave it alone and give it to the divine. Trust in the divine. Okay. We have find the positives. Silver lining, bright side, useful. Useful. Interesting. I put that on there. Constructive, help, productive, good, appreciation, hope, optimistic, upbeat. Focus on the positives. The bright side of things. And maybe, it's not always easy when you just tell someone, oh, just focus on the good stuff. It's like, oh yeah, thanks. That's easy. No. It's not always easy. Getting more in touch with yourself, your sensitive side, it's going to help you find the positives. Like the more I'm getting going within, nurturing yourself. Yeah, it's going to bring more appreciation, being grateful. It's going to create this optimistic energy for you. The more you go within, the more you heal, the more you just tap into, the healer, yeah. Tap into your healing abilities to heal yourself, because we all can. It's just a matter of finding what that is for you. And really a good way to find out what that is what feels the best. And I don't mean, we have to understand, I don't mean anything beyond, what your morals are or anything toxic. Okay, I'm not talking about anything that feels good, like even if it's toxic. No, I'm saying understandably so, something within the range of like just, it's like finding whatever speaks to you, what speaks to your soul, most importantly. is going to help you figure out what is that. I put healing and healer. Interesting. Whatever's going to make you feel warm inside, whatever's going to make you feel nurtured, cared for. Also, I put supportive, friendly. So maybe, and this is on kindred soul. So maybe there is some sort of support. Maybe there is a kindred soul or a person that's very similar to you, and they can understand and have empathy for you. And this is helping you. This is helping you heal too. That is very good. Speaking about how you feel, putting it out there, getting feedback, having support, more importantly, emotional support with somebody that listens, that's going to help as well. Okay? And it could be a therapist, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, anyone, it could be a significant other, whoever you feel is kindred, whoever you feel is very similar to you, that understands you, that gets you. And I'm getting that this is very sensitive, so I would suggest to go to somebody that is also very sensitive and has empathy, that can understand where you're coming from. Because I'm getting, if you do go to somebody that is not those things, it could create more pain. And you don't want to do that when you're healing, It's kind of like ripping the wound open. We don't want to do that. So go to somebody that you trust, and somebody that, again, is on the level that you're at as far as having empathy and care for themselves and for you, and vice versa. We also have harmony. What do you know? I spoke about harmony today too in another situation. Working together, equal give and take, flow. And then again, I'm getting that with the kindred soul, and I'm hearing you're healing each other. This could also be just, multiple people working together in a group, and it's all harmonizing and flowing, and it's like I'm hearing people are taking care of each other in this group. Or maybe this is something that you are going to do in the future. But I'm feeling the harmony is there because, again, you're working out those deep, dark, murky things that nobody usually wants to go and dig in because it's so deep and dark and scary. It's really an illusion as far as it being scary. It's just scary because we haven't gone there in so long. It's going to be dark. It's going to be murky. It's going to be creepy. But it needs to come to light. We also have recognition. Oh, I'm really pushing the time here. That's okay. It's needed. Recognizing, there's a recognition of, oh, whoa, like there's so much that I didn't see. There's so much. And then you're recognizing, okay, I need to work through these things. I need to ask these certain questions, answer the questions that I have. And there is no rush. There is no hurry here. But there is an eagerness to want to know what these things are. There's an eagerness to work through these things and heal these things. We also have doors opening. Yeah, so this is going to open a lot of doors for you and opportunities. Again, when I was saying about the business card, it's not just monetary gains here, but there's doors in so many different aspects and areas of your life. Just opportunities for whatever it may be, okay? It could be, we got transformation, by the way, that just popped out. So it's like, yeah, your whole view, your whole everything, your life is changing dramatically. You're going to be stepping into places you've never been before. That's what I'm hearing with doors opening. It's going to be refreshing. It's going to be new. It's going to be, again, I'm hearing healing. Yep, and we have freedom. All these cards popped out, but I want to take the top one. Freedom. It says sovereign, rights, autonomy, open, power, flexibility, breathe, liberation, independence. You're going to be liberated from this. Again, transformation is also death. Death to the old you. Okay, new life, metamorphosis, conversion, transition, improvement, life changing. Internal shift. There is a major internal shift at this time. And it's leading to more independence and being comfortable in your own skin. And then you're finally, like, this heart has arms open. It's like your arms are wide open. I'm getting also that after you go through this purification process, this transformation, that you're going to be more fearless and be able to trust more. Be able to trust yourself, first of all, right? Because we have to trust ourselves enough to know who to trust outside of ourselves. But once you do that, it's like, it's over in a good way. Like, you're so liberated that it's not just the liberation, okay? But it's like you're so set free that you're balancing that out with having discernment, okay? Because that's key. And you're going to be just so eager to, I'm hearing, open up to many different people. But again, you trust yourself now. I mean, this is the future, or the near future. You're going to trust yourself so much that you're not even going to doubt. I mean, yes, it's going to come and go here and there, but overall, it's going to be more of like a certainty and an inner knowing, and again, intuition. Like, just, you're tapped in and you realize it's like you can see things with your third eye. Like, your third eye is going to be opened wide open. Okay, so it's almost as if you're seeing it literally with your two eyes. That's how clear it's going to be. Wow. We also have moving forward. So yeah, you're moving forward. This is a long reading, but I like it. Taking action on the things that you know that are very important to you, and this is very important to you. Because you want to ascend, you want to elevate, you want to grow, you want to learn. And I'm hearing it like a rapid, I don't want to say speed, but maybe rapid isn't the word, but there is like a swiftness, though. Maybe it's going to happen at one point or another where things are going to pick up so much that it is going to be very rapid, like the ball's rolling and, again, moving forward. action, get up and go, there's going to be this momentum. That's the word. The momentum's going to push you in this forward movement. Yeah, I was going to say movement. Mobile movement. Yeah. And travel might be something, even though I didn't get the travel card, but I did say mobile movement as well. So could be physical travel, and that might also help you expand, I'm hearing, with the, the flexibility, openness, independence. I'm getting that, the sovereignty, it's all linking with traveling and expanding and moving forward. Wow, this is amazing. Thank you guys for watching, and I know this was long, but I think it was worth it. So I appreciate you guys watching, liking, subscribing. It really means a lot to me. Even comments, especially comments. I mean, everybody and everything that has contributed to this channel. I really appreciate it so much. So yeah, if you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you like to subscribe, please do so as well. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks.